Hello everyone, I am Abhishek, and so this is the Unity project which I've created. So the complete environment is a scary abandoned village which has turned into forest. In this I've used a terrain where I've grown I've added many of the grasses which are uh, moving according to the wind which is added, and there are many trees also I have added over here. Other than this, I have added four houses in which nothing is there. So this is a complete abandoned village. So there is nothing over here. But in that also, so I've created something like, so like there is a uh, green mold grown all over the roof, which makes sense that this is a abandoned house. And also I've made a statue over here which makes a complete sense of showing that this used to be a place where people used to live. And uh, below the base which I've created is a cylindrical 3D model, 3D object which I've used, and I've painted it with the material of the mold of the grass which is grown. Other than this, I've made a fence over here, fencing for the statue, which is also covered with the molds over here, as you can see. So this all makes sense that this is not a well maintained area, so which has turned into a forest. So we've also mentioned used some trucks over here which I've placed, so that this makes a complete environment of making a sense that people used to live here. Other than this, I've also used a well, which is a dried one obviously by now, but it makes sense that people used to live. And there is a stable also which I've created, even that is also a broken one. So as you can see, it has broken roof, which makes a very good sense in a good manner. Other than this, I've also used a complete scary environment audio, which makes it a very good experience to look into. And I've also used some wild animals, and they have a howling sound which makes even scary when we are in a headset. We when we use a headset. And other than this, the complete environment is a night view, which makes it a very perfect sense that it makes us feel very scared and creepy at the same time. And there are mountains also which I've placed in the terrain. So as you can see over here, there is one mountain which I've placed over here. And even in the buildings, as we see that there is grass grown uh, in the floors, which are also wooden floors. So this makes a very good experience to look into when there is something like we want to experience something scary. So if you want to experience the complete good uh, view of this game object, you can just use the headset over here. Other than this, so if we see, I've used a I've used the first person controllers over here, where there is for the so I've used some scripts for the body movements, and I've placed the main camera. So all of these are in a so the camera usually follows with the player control, which makes it very good uh, first person controller. So other than this, I've made the movement speed of the person in one speed for the normal one, and if we press for the shift key, the movement will go into 5. And the gravity which I've changed here is -15. So as if we keep it in a normal, like if we keep at a 0, so we won't get the complete experience as we want. So I've just kept it to a -15. Other than this, I've also used many of the uh, lightning objects, which makes a very good experience over here. So as you can see, so these are the skeletons which I've placed. So if we see over here, so this is completely, it has gone half into the decay mode. So as we can see that it has gone, the complete soil particles have come through the wind, and once the grass is grown, the body has gone half into the decay position. So this is the one of the thing I've done over here. Other than this, I've even kept one more skeleton which is in the ground, so in the open space. So this is the main experience of the player to view for the check for the skeletons. So we have to find the skeletons over here. Other than this, if we check for the player, we can see that I've used a military vest over here, where we can keep many essentials in the luggage compartments. And so once we see this person, we feel that okay, he's one of the person who has come to explore the things. So this makes a very good sense that keeping him in a military costume makes a very good effect of being an explorer. So this is the complete view over here when we see. And I've used many audio files, such as for the person to when the person moves, there is a point of audio when to make a footsteps sound. So this is one. And other than this, the howling sound for the wolf I've used, so which makes a very good sense that this there might be something like howling sound over here. And also I have placed a welcoming note voice, which makes a very good experience to look into. So once we play the game, there will be a welcoming sound. So as I can show you, once I play the game, there is a voice like the welcoming tone coming.
Welcome player, find the skeletons.
So there is a torch in the person's hand, which makes sense that he has to explore the skeletons over here. So this is the movement speed over here, and the sound in the background makes it very good experience to look into. So this is the complete project which I've done. Thank you.